Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Shubham. I'm currently doing my PhD here in Germany. I have started a new series where I'm talking about you need to know to pursue a PhD here in Germany. So far, I have talked about why you should do a PhD in Germany. And now in this video, we'll be talking about how by step you can find a PhD, what's the best website, where's the best resources, or the best tip you need to find a PhD. And also one of our subscribers has asked how you can find professors. So in this video, we will be also adding a section where I will be giving a short tutorial how to find professors. It sounds so simple, but yes, it is really complicated because you need to know who is your best choice, who is best professor where you can apply, who is the best professor or best research institute where you should apply that matches your criteria. So the first thing is finding your research interest. So you should be clear in your mind that what your research interest is, because it will help you to niche down your research field and to niche down the professors to which you have to apply. Because if you vaguely apply to so many fields, that will come with lots of complication, because then you have to update your CV, update your motivation letter, update your cover letter. You have to prepare all the documents according to the position where you're applying or according to the professor you're applying. So finding and knowing your research interest will help you to filter all the professor you need to apply or the research field where you have to apply. So before contacting the professor, let me talk about when professor is reaching out to you. It means professors generally, if they have some free position, if they have some funding, they generally apply on some job portals where you can directly go and search if there is some opening in professor's webpage, or if there is any opening from the professor or any program or any research institute where you have to apply. So there are so many job portals which you can access. The main ones are the EuroAccess and the academic position, and also one shady website which generally people don't use. It's like a JIC mailing list. It's actually not a website but a mailing list where you have to go online and you have to join that mailing list. Then on that mailing list you can search if there are some openings or not. In this video I will also give a short tutorial just now, because so many people have already asked me how you can search for the mailing list. It's really complicated, but I will give you a short tutorial. Let's dive in my laptop. So now this is the website which you can see here. In the search bar you have to write which mailing list you have to see. So I'm a chemist and I'm a spectroscopist. It means in chemistry, if you niche down, there is physical chemistry. When you're in physical chemistry, if you niche down, there is spectroscopy. So I'm spectroscopist, so I will search for the spectroscopy. And similarly you will find lots of link where you can go to that mailing list. Now it's possible that if you are searching for some particular field and your keyword doesn't match to any mailing list, it's possible because you have to be sure about it and you have to search for multiple keywords, which is possible, where you can lead to some mailing list related to your field. So, and also suppose this is spectroscopy. I'm also related to chemical dynamics. So is there many mailing list? Yes, there is a mailing list with chemical dynamics. And so this website is generally useful for the STEM students. I don't know about the other field, but yeah, there's one option. If you can't find your mailing list, you just go back and there is an option mailing list, and there's A to Z list. So you just go there, tap there, and you have to manually search which mailing list is related to you. I know it will be tedious job, but you have to do it somehow because you need to find your perfect mailing list. So now since I have searched for the chemical dynamics, so I will just go, you can see according to the months it's already sorted. So I will search like the most recent one because this is September already. In September there are already 5 advertisement. One is for tenure track for faculty position, then there is postdoc position, young scientist find, and interestingly if there is some conference or summer school, they are also listed here in this JIC mailing list. So this will help you in future also to find out if there is some summer school or there is any conference going on in future where you can apply or where you can just join. So see, in the last there is one PhD and postdoc position in cold chemistry at the University of Basel. So that's how you can find your PhD position. You just open it. Now it looks a little bit like a simple form. And then you just need to log in and find all the details and just need to apply to the professor. So the next one is DAD. So DAD is a database where you can go and find PhD position. The advertised PhD position are generally funded. So this will also help you a lot because you don't need to find PhD funding separately. Keep this in your mind. If you are getting some PhD, it doesn't mean you will be getting funded. So you have to specifically find funding also. If you are applying to some position, you have to specifically mention you are looking for the funded position. If you go to this DAD website, everything will be there and sorted, and you can also filter according to the location, according to the type of program, according to your subject. So I will just show you once this DAD website. So I just go and search for DAD. So this is the DAD website. If you need detailed video how to find PhD in this DAD website, you can let me know. Then I will make a separate video for it. But right now in this video you can see scholarships and funding, enrollment, living in Germany, PhD studies and research. So I will go to PhD studies and research. So here you can see finding a PhD position, and in this PhD position there will be multiple PhD Germany database. So in this PhD Germany database there are so many PhDs listed for every field, but here you will need to sort everything out according to your needs. So now you have to specifically go to university websites and search if they have advertised some events. In the event section generally it is there, or news section, news or events, either of them will generally contain this kind of information. So you have to go that section and there will be listed a few PhD positions, and if your interest matches to those PhD position, you can apply to those PhD positions. And generally the professors, they also post on their research website, so you can also stalk the professor on different platforms like the Twitter or the LinkedIn. So if professor posts something, you can just go and contact him that, oh, my experience matches with your requirements, so I want to apply to this position. So finding the right professors is also important. Now, how you can find those professor website, that's a crucial task. So first, website thing. So for website, you just need to search, suppose Max Planck Institute, some popular institutes in Germany, and then you get a list. You just copy and go to the university portal. Then you can find, oh, this is the professor, or this is the opening, I can apply to this program. That's how you apply to this program. And for PhD, Max Planck Institute is famous, Fritz Haber University is famous, Hamburg, Cologne, Stuttgart, Berlin, these kind of cities are famous. You can go to, and TUM is famous. So you can go to this university website according to the name of university, and you can find if there is some opening or not. And other than that, definitely try other universities also, which is not that popular, but still good in their research field. So it will help you because it will reduce a little bit of competition and it will help you to get the position. Now, apart from this research program or research website, how you can find the professors, that's a tedious job. I know it can be really difficult, but my search was started like 6 months, 8 months back. That's how I started like bookmarking every professor. So now you can see I have opened one research paper. Here there are multiple names and one of the name has the star mark. Not one, there are two names with a star mark. This star mark tells about the corresponding author. Generally the corresponding authors are the group leaders, or you can say the professors to whom you have to apply. So you have to copy the names and just search on Google. Suppose this Christian Frank, I will just copy this name, I will go to Google and I will just paste it. And yeah, voila, I found a name and I will just open his web page, and then I will see, okay, they generally have their websites open. So you have to just find out their website and their research papers, and you have to read them. And if you see your research interest completely matches with them, then you can bookmark their website, and when you have to apply, you can definitely open their email and just apply to those professors. So this is the one way you can find the professor. And also there are other ways, like when you're talking with your supervisor, they will give you some names that you can apply to these professors who are like in contact with this professor, or who has the contact with your own supervisor. So it will be more useful because they can give some recommendation, and the other person will be like, oh, I know this person, his recommendation is really nice, I can definitely consider his student. or something like this. So this is how you can get through references the name of the professors. Or if you apply to some professor and if he said like, oh, I don't have funding, but your profile is really nice, I wish I could take you, or something like this, in this sense, then you can reply to that professor, hey, I'm really interested in this field and I really want to work. Can you give me some more names, like who is working in similar fields, so that I can apply to those professors. That's how also you can contact with the professor or get more names so that you can apply to different professors. I have also done it when I was applying for my internship. One of the professor, he rejected me and he said like he doesn't have funding or something like this. And then I asked him, oh, can you give me more names so that I can ask to other professors, because I want to work in similar field. So he gave me some more names, and that's how you can just continue your things. Now I hope you understood how you can contact professor, how you can find PhDs. If you have any other doubt or you want to see in detail how you can explore the job portals, I have already made a link. You can see in this I button, I don't know if here or here, you will see the link I button. You can go there and see the job portals. It's like a similar website, but here I have given a detail how you can find the JIC email links or how you can find the professor's name manually. Now I know finding the PhD position is really overwhelming, because if you're finding for the first time, it's really complicated. There are so many stuff going on. But no worries, I'm here to help you with all steps you need to know. In this series, I'm talking about everything. So far, I have created 2 videos and there are so many to come. So definitely don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll be making everything in details. If you have any question, you can put that in comment section. And also, if you want to know more about me and my personal life, you can connect me on Instagram. And if you have still any doubts, you can talk one-on-one with me. I have given a Calendly link in description. So see you in next video. Ciao, ciao.